Dobar dan, prijatelji. Did you know that there is a way to support the Let's Learn Croatian podcast and YouTube channel and get extra content? Tony D, how can they find it and gain access?
It's super easy. There's a couple of ways. If they go to our website, www.letslearncroatian.com, they will see a Buy the LLC a Coffee button at the bottom of each page. They can also find it in our link tree from the LLC Pod Instagram page, and it's also linked in the show notes of each of our YouTube video lessons. Once they get there, they can choose to buy us as many coffees as they want, or they can opt in to become an LLC member.
Odlično, Tony D. Absolutely. For $5 a month, you can become a Kikiriki member. As a member, you'll receive a shout out on the pod thanking you for all to hear. And in the mail, we'll send you a handwritten letter from yours truly, thanking you, supporting all things LLC, an official LLC member magnet, an LLC sticker, and automatic entry into each LLC raffle that we do for as long as you remember. And for $10 a month, you can become a Smokeful member and get everything I just mentioned and so much more. DJ Mo, what kind of content do we have available?
Lots! With the Smokeful membership, you unlock a quiz for almost every lesson we've made. We have over 90 lessons from our podcast, and our goal is to have a quiz for every one of them. There's also all the songs and lyrics, so you too can sing along with us and learn the Hrvatski language in a whole new way. We also have the audio from our dialogues and their written parts, so you can follow along with a few of our native-speaking friends of the pod, as well as the full Priče with Beppo audio and transcripts. And lastly, our version of a Croatian phrase pocket guide to help jumpstart your language journey and have you start communicating sooner.
Puno hvala for taking time to listen to our podcast and watching our YouTube videos. We try to share as much Croatian language, culture, and travel content as we can. We hope you find our non-scholastic, conversational Croatian language approach helpful and are able to support our efforts. Puno hvala I čuvaj se.
3, 4 sad.
Gentlemen, are you ready to learn some Croatian?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So today's lesson, we're going to learn some words around the house. So we're taking the big kind of bird's eye view of a house, right? So we're not going to go into one particular room and look at the bed and the rug and the carpet, but we're going to zoom out a little bit. So we've learned the word for house before. Tony, do you remember the word for house?
Casa. Oh, kuća.
Kuća. Very good. So the word for house is kuća.
Kuća.
So a house is one thing, but if it's a home, it's your dom or doma. So I would say, Tony D, gdje si? You would say doma. I'm home. So home is doma.
Doma.
Bravo. So or like a old folks' home could be called a dom. So like those kind of, that's our root there, right?
Like
yeah,
a
it's a dome. Not that one, but like a place of residence where home is where the heart is, right? That's what they say. A house with nobody inside is not a home. Right? It's just four walls. Got it?
That's very deep.
It's very deep. I'm getting existential here on episode 46. Okay, you can't have a house with walls. Got it? The word for wall is zid.
Zid.
Bravo. So you can't have a house with only one wall. So you need more than one wall, which is the word for walls.
Like two?
At least two. Mm-hmm. And then you can just have like an open air kind of thing happening.
Very breezy.
Yes, very breezy. Maybe facing the ocean. Just,
nice.
corner spot to tuck your bed in. The word for wall is zid. The word for walls is zidovi.
Zidovi.
Bravo. Ponovi opet. Zidovi.
Zidovi.
Super. So let's say we've got four walls and we need, unless we want like a skylight version of flybys of visitors, we're going to put a roof on.
A bird's eye view.
A bird's eye view of birds and stars at night. It's pretty, but not when it rains. You need a roof. The word for roof is krov.
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 Super. We got walls. We got a roof. We got to walk on something. We walk on the floor. The word for floor is pod.
Pod.
Yeah. Pod.
Pod.
Right. So the pod is under your feet.
Like podcast.
See, very, very nice there, Tony. I like how you did that.
Like forecast?
Yeah. So pod is a way a Croatian would say pod. right? But you want a pod is what we're doing. We're doing a podcast. Pod is the floor.
Oh, okay.
So that's confusing.
A podcast is about, like talking about floors. Maybe that's out there. Maybe it's out there.
On the next episode.
Next episode, we talk about floors.
Just floors.
Just floors. Okay, if you want to walk into a house or an apartment for that reason, for that matter, a door. We use door in our skit. Remember, guys? We said, Tony, otvori vrata. So the word for door is vrata.
Vrata.
Right. So more than one door is also vrata. So vrata.
Vrata.
Bravo. If we want to be able to look outside and open a window, we need to learn the name for window. So the word for window is prozor.
Prozor.
Okay, so here in our notes, I left out prozor is one window, and if you want more than one window, it's prozori.
Prozori.
Right. So this is one of those funny ones. This is a fun one where different dialects will say one main dialect, Croatian, is prozor. Older dialect, funestra. So there's a bunch of way of
Funestra?
Yeah, funestra. It's kind of more of the Italian, more of the Dalmatian dialect.
Sounds like a medication.
It could be. Looking out the window and getting some fresh air is medication for most people.
You're gonna roll a bunch of like side effects after this.
Yeah, otvori funestra.
Say it really, really fast.
Right. But we're gonna stick with the main one that everyone will understand is prozor. Got it. So
Prozor?
prozor. Right? So accent that first syllable.
So
Prozor.
window has a plural, but door does not.
Door does not, for some
So
reason.
you just have to specify which vrata you want.
Yeah.
That one over there.
Or you would say, vrata od kuhinja, the door of the kitchen, or
okay.
that kind of stuff, right?
Oh,
so
so
like
like
the front
sentence.
door. Yeah, like that'll kind of give you that
okay.
sense, right? Okay.
Back door, front door. Okay.
Exactly. So moving on, every house, every apartment is going to have multiple rooms. So the word for room is soba.
Soba.
So is that the drink that we have over here? Like, is that what's going on?
Soba noodles.
Soba noodles. It's a noodle.
That's the one, yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking boba.
Boba.
Oh yeah.
Got it. Soba is a room.
Soba.
The word for multiple rooms in a house, sobe.
Oh,
Sobe. That's it.
That's the drink.
Sobe.
Oh,
Yeah. That's
okay.
Had the little lizard on it.
Yep.
Got it. For all of you who
Very
don't know,
tasty.
That's a gas station hit.
Mango.
for all of
sobe.
you who don't know what we're talking about,
Delicious.
join the club. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
They're delicious.
Okay,
They
singular
were.
soba,
Soba.
plural sobe.
Sobe.
Bravo. Okay, where do we make our food? One of my favorite room in the house, always the kitchen, right? Unless you cook food in your bedroom or in your shower, which people do.
Hopefully not.
People do this in certain shows. The word for kitchen is kuhinja.
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 That's cool. Kuhinja.
Odlično. Super, Tony. Moving along, after you've been in the kuhinja and eaten some food, you might want to go to the restroom. This is all logical the way I planned this out, right?
It's a full flow.
Very flowy. We learned restroom a long time ago. On one of our maybe first 5 or 6 episodes, we wanted to learn where is gdje. So where is the zahod?
Zahod.
Super. So we got zahod or WC.
WC.
So in the Croatian households, most of the Croatian houses I've been in, it's very actually a very clean idea. One room has the toilet and the bidet and a sink. Another room has where you bathe, where there's a shower or a tub, or maybe you wash clothes in.
So that's separate?
Yeah, they're separate.
So like a restroom and
so one's
closed off.
So one's gonna be the one for exiting. I don't know what word we kind of want to use there for, it's that
avoiding
this
Relief.
Yeah, for the stinky stuff, let's say, and the other one you're gonna get cleaned up in. So the stinky stuff's gonna happen in the zahod.
Okay, zahod.
Or WC, right? So the washroom, it's a good word for it. The washroom is kupatilo.
Kupatilo?
Yeah, kupatilo. So kupatise is to bathe oneself, right?
Kupatise?
Yeah. So like if you're swimming or bathing, I must say kupate. So let's go swim or bathe, but more bathing. So the washroom is the kupatilo.
Kupatilo.
And you're gonna have your bathtub in there, the sink, maybe towels, hopefully shampoo and soap and all that good stuff.
So what's that?
Hey, we'll find out later where to buy some, huh, Tony? Nice plug there. I like that. Well done. Well done. Let's review them all. Why don't we? Tony, are you ready?
Da.
We know this one, an old favorite. The word for house is kuća.
Kuća.
Bravo. The word for home is doma.
Doma.
Yeah, so you can say dom or doma, but doma is kind of a sweeter way.
Doma.
Bravo. The word for one wall is zid.
Zid.
The word for two walls is zidovi.
Zidovi.
Bravo. The word for a roof, krov.
Krov.
Fino, Tony, you're rolling your R's nice. You're not emphasizing your V's too hard. Super odlično. I'm very proud of you. The word for floor is pod.
Pod.
Bravo. The word for door is vrata.
Vrata.
Odlično. The word for one window is prozor.
Prozor.
The word for multiple windows, prozori.
Prozori.
Bravo. One room is a soba,
Soba.
and two rooms is sobe.
Sobe.
Two or more, sobe. Bravo. The word for kitchen is kuhinja.
Kuhinja.
Nice. That's a fun one, huh?
Yeah, I like the
Kuhinja.
spelling.
That NJ is
almost
good
looks like
time.
ninja at the end. That's my favorite part about that.
Nice.
I like that.
Like a cooking ninja.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Two words for restroom. First one, zahod.
Zahod.
Second one, WC.
Vedce.
Yeah, that's short for water closet, Croatianized, WC. The word for washroom, kupatilo.
Kupatilo.
Super. Awesome, Tony. That wraps up our language lesson.
Don't forget to hit subscribe and smash that like button.